On a more serious note, you have probably heard by now about the Berlin airlift that began in June of 1948. For those of you who do not know much about the airlift, let me give you some background information. When the Allies, Partial Allies, defeated Germany into 4 zones, Berlin, the German capital, was located deep in the Soviet zone that was divided into 4 sections. In June of 1948, the Russians, who wanted Berlin all to themselves, closed down all highways, railroads, and canals from Western occupied Germany into Western occupied Berlin. The Soviets thought they could efficiently starve the Western powers of Berlin. However, as you know, the U.S. were supplying their sectors of the city from the air. Allied cargo planes used open-air corridors over the Soviet occupation zone to deliver food, fuel, and other goods to the people who live in the western parts of the city. The American military has named this project Operation VITTLES. Between 1948 and 1949, the Berlin airlift carried more than 2.3 million tons of cargo into West Berlin. When I visited West Berlin in the summer of 1948, I noticed that life there during the blockade was not easy. Fuel and electricity had been rationed, and the black market has been the only place to obtain goods. Still, as I talked with most West Berliners, they said that they support their airlift and their Western allies. As of spring in 1949, it has been clear that this Soviet blockade of West Berlin failed. It did not persuade West Berliners to reject their allies in the West, nor did it prevent the creation of a unified West German state. As of May 12, 1949, the Soviets agreed to lift the blockade and reopen the roads, canals, and railway routes into the western half of the city. However, their allies continued the airlift into September because they wanted the stockpile supplies in Berlin just in case the blockade was reinstated.